let's get back into some more Phoenix Wright, shall we? Let's do that. Put that there. Alrighty, straight into it, I think. Let's load up some content. Alright, so continuing on from last time with some Turnabout Sisters, Day 2 investigation. Yes, let's load the save data, please. Alright, in the detention center. Well, hello. Oh, right. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place such as this, or in a dank place such as this. Man, I am bad at talking, it seems. Well, that's what you get. It's really quite moving. Not you, stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Well, it's your own damn fault. I warned you. You should have just told the truth. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. I don't really think she's fallen that far. Man, look at her eye twitching. She's so mad. No, really, there's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Sick burn. Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? Starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? That's a fair question. Fair question. Alright, let's talk to her, shall we? I reckon we're going to talk to her about everything. That man. Why is man in quotation marks there? Are we questioning the fact that he's a man? I completely missed that line of dialogue. Is there a back button? Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. I believe that is the affidavit, if I remember correctly. The wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. So criminal. It's not? What are you talking about? It is criminal, you idiot. Tapping people's phone is a crime, is it, Miss May? Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Man. Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to, yeah, I'll say. Your attitude. Why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Ooh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Probably both. Alright. Well, I don't think we're going to get anything from her. Let's see. Actually, did I get... Now, I can't remember. Did I get the affidavit? No, just May's testimony. Okay. So, chances are we need to go back to the hotel to talk to the gentleman to see if we can get that affidavit from him. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say. Huh. Rep? Yes, a reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. She didn't murder him, you idiot. She was across the thing. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? Although his is probably a good dream. So, you are our honoured guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Alrighty. Let's talk to you, shall we? While I try and find my place. Let's go with Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew from the moment I saw her. She'd do it. I said, do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The hell are you talking about? Right. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. Excuse my coughing. Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. Oh, this will be good. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Man, that is awful and you should feel bad. Well, what do you think? I think you're an idiot. Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Do tea sets float? I don't know if that works. But sure. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. Can you feel the deadpan? I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. You're a bellboy! There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Alrighty. Well, let's go talk to Grossberg and get ready for the Grossberg Law Officers. Hey, the painting's gone. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. What's that photo? Oh, I have to use the... trying to use the mouse to do it. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Let's go with B? Sure, why not? Why would Grossberg have a picture of this man? Hey, look, it's the dude with the hair from, like, the beginning. He's the killer. This might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I'm just borrowing it. I'll return it later. Exhibit B. Alrighty. Well, let's go back to the hotel, I reckon, because that'll help us identify him. Here's a photo. Take that. Oh, no, take that. Boo. Take a look at this photo. That's him. Detective? I'm not a detective, but okay. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. Nope. Sure, no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? Yeah, this guy's way too excited about this. Yeah, alright, go for it. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. Yeah. Henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Man. Just hurry up and write it. Let's hope this guy doesn't come up in any other cases. I genuinely don't remember if he does. Alright. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Alright, so now... let's go back to the detention center. You again. Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Nope. Hey, the only reason I'm back is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. Yes, it is. You don't just have spiky hair. You also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Just save hers instead. It'd be much funnier. Have a look at this! Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you... Fury face! Where did you... Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it? The real murderer. What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is a man who stayed in your hotel room on the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. Yeah, I got this. Oh, whoops. See, that should definitely be a take that. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Twitchy face. Now I'm getting somewhere. Absolutely not. This is it. All in. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Bingo. Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Well, not... I mean, you know. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Because I was lying to you. Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man? He's my boss. Wright, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, holy crap, Blue Corp. Red, white, and blue, hey? See, he's supposed to be like a representation of the United States or something. Red, white. Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that you were with on the night of the murder. She wasn't with him. I'm scared to talk. Of course he is. I don't want to end up like her. Yes, because he killed her. Exclamation point. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Right. I don't know why he just threw that away, but sure. Alright, let's go talk to this Red White. Oh look, he stole the painting from Grossberg's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Man, I can't read at the best of times. This guy's going to be insanely difficult. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous? Is that even a word? Perhaps I've intimidated you with my giant-esque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? In case you can't tell, he's just a douche. I'm Red Wright, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. So you mean to tell me you go to this office and you're not met by anybody? You just walk straight in and the CEO's like, sup? Like, he seems to be a man who is rather rich, given that he has a massive diamond and a set of gold rings and a gorgeous smile and a painting that's worth $3 million that he obviously stole from Grossberg, as well as a stupid Icarus-esque statue and a bunch of trophies. But he just comes to the door and meets you. Surely he'd have an assistant, wouldn't he? My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. He is a bit of a basket case, I'll give you that. Let me guess. You're an attorney, fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation as to for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes! This guy's arrogance meter is off the scale! Yeah, it is. Alright, let's talk. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? The wiretap that you had her place? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job's description. Bullshit. Show me the paper proving otherwise. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Where were you the night of the murder? Tell me! On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Man, why is there no fish in your office then? Where is the singing fish? Missed opportunity there, dude. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. Man. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. Is he like the first shadow broker? Illuminati confirmed. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I built a business up into the grand office you see now, where you only have one secretary and only you're self-employed, as it seems. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I mean, thanks. It was so not obvious. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Yes, of course. That is why your hair is dyed that color. Wait. Fantabulistic, is it not? Jesus Christ. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? No response. Mr. Wrong, was it? Good joke. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I don't give a crap. I ask again. Who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Man. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grodyberger? You mean Grossberg? Well, what? Ugh. Oh, he's beating the shit out of me. Oh. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you said, and so you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? Not if you have enough leverage. I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grodyberger's, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's? Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Right. And, well, let's go back and see if we can talk to Grossberg, I guess. Oh, here he is. Oh, are we going to get in a ham? No, nothing yet. No. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat's. Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Like an old man at the end of his days. Man, that is grim. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Yeah, this whole mess that you wouldn't help Maya with, you jerk. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. Yeah, probably the missing painting from the back wall is probably, like, he made such a big deal of it, how much it cost and how much he loves it. Alright. Today's trial. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? That you left Maya for dead? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had have gone poorly for the girl. Maybe you should have just taken the case, you moron. Damn the consequences. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? Ah, that's enough of a pause. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about... Man, I didn't realize that you needed to be such a detective. You only have a feeling? My goodness. It's this guy that's causing all these problems. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just the painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Also that it was like worth $3 million or something like that? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. How could you not notice? Look at the size of it. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Jeez Louise. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and White and Mr. are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers. Jeez. He's blackmailing you, absolutely. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. Exclamation point. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Yeah, I believe that too. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Oh, he's going to come clean. He's going to confess. He's the murderer. Time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you and me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes a living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now? Jesus. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Right. Alright. Let's hear it. DL6. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sort of code, than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Yes, Fay. Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. Foreshadowing. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. Idiot! You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who had sold them out, or who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Huh. Alright. Thanks for nothing, you moron. I'm pleased that you literally ruined every side character's life thus far. Alright, let's head to the office, I guess. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Alright. That's interesting. What's that? All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? We'll go A to I. Let's see if there's a record in this file which catches my eye. Good joke. A, B, F, Misty Fay. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Really, there's nothing under DL6. I thought she would have had something on DL6. Should I take a look? Yeah, we'll have a read. I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was a man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion, his name is... Does anybody really need to know who that is? I mean, it's Red White, right? The record stops there. It's red, white, obviously. So me and you, Grossberg. Okay. I mean, that's fairly obvious considering she worked for him, but sure. Alright, let's go with the next set. Yes, we've already done this. Yeah, let's go J to S. Let's see. J through S, because that covers R. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Yeah, alright, we'll skim it. Why not? Sigh. Or... Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here. At the end in S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen... Exclamation point. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Excellent. Alright. Then... Why don't we go shove this in the face of that jerk? Well, aren't you persistent? Hell yes I am. Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. Make me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Yeah, whatever. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Yeah, whatever. Take that! This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? You buy and sell information. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word. Your surname. A.K.A. White. A.K.A. Skrillex. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You spied on him. No, you blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong? What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, no, no. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're the one that's wrong. Oh! You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Hell yes, you did. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case? I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude? Quietude? I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. The... What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Oh, and he hangs up on him. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I'll defend myself, you moron! I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, butts. Henry Butts! God damn it, Gumshoe! It's not even remotely me. Wright, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, man. Love your memory, Gumshoe. Alright. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer. God damn it, Gumshoe! Butts was innocent! Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. We'll see about that. But hey, at least I know I got Mia off now. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. I'll be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright. Hey, it's Maya. Oh, Maya. Great. They let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. Change places! What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well? Defend me in court. Break me out. Cheer me on. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Well, probably not that much, but kinda? Yeah, like that. Would they allow that in the court? I don't think they would they? Alright, leave it to me. Rock up with pom-poms, do it. Huh? I'd better get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. Man, that's a terrible joke. Like, where's the punchline? Man, maybe Red's white. Maybe you are Mr. Wrong, because that was an awful joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. Well, yeah, she knows it's him. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. Sure you can. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Oh, okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Alright, here we go. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. Damn! That's awful. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. Don't worry. As Mia always says, lies always beget more lies. We'll catch him. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Get to the court, Maya stabs him. Yes, let's save. Why not? Yeah, we'll do this one. Yeah, sure. Alright. What room are we in? That's the important thing. Everything hinges on what number we're in. Oh, number 1. That's right. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Edgeworth! Oh, he's so dapper. Such a dapper man. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. Man, that is harsh. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. I won't. Insert Leroy Jenkins meme here. Alright, courtroom number 1. That's right, we've got this now. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me? Yeah, we'll let it go. Forget it. I smell a trap. Yeah, that's right. You successfully attended Admiral Akbar's School of Trap Detection. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Look at that hair, dude. Please state your full name. Do you wish to know the title of my personage? Holy crap. Oh, look at all the bling. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions confuse? That's right. Name. That's right, Edgeworth. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. 1, I very much doubt he has friends. And 2, why would they call him that? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Ms. Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Or in this instance, you actually are. Ho ho ho! Man, so much bling. I hope you have made peace with your God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness account. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Things occurred as you testify. Then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Wow, I'm surprised you let me have one. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. He was reading the papers. Then he heard the bedlam coming from outside. Then he looked across the way. It was then I saw me punching her or hitting her with the thinker. Yes. I called Miss May over. Yes. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Really? And how did she run away? Can you be a little bit more detailed than that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Edra trying to warn you. As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Present. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran to the right. Oh ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look here. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Because he did it! Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He's not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co, of course. Yeah, murdering poor Mia. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. Mr. White was standing. This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. I mean, that's what I'm implying, Edgeworth. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Can you hold, like, people in the gallery in contempt? I didn't think you could do that. I don't know enough about it, though. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Yeah, got you sweating, though. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. No, her autopsy said she was struck once. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Yes. No. She ran to the right. Here we go. We need to present the autopsy report. Because... Wrong! Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Oi. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! The thing fall? Do you mean the lamp? Okay. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. The two accounts. Absolutely press on that one. Hold it! You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes, very odd. Because you can't see the lamp from the window. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Incorrect. Here we are. I object to that. Mr. White, It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct. Correct, Your Honour. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would have been able to see. No, you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized broken shards as a glass light stand. Holy crap, that was a tongue twister. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that is from inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! Oi. Did an undertaker there. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. God damn it. That's far enough, Phoenix, right? What? I forgot about Edgeworth. You should never forget about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Rabble, rabble, rabble. Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He orders his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honour? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Ms. Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honour. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew that the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's testimony is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. More rabble. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh, look at him, he's so cocky. Ahem. Leave it to me. I feel faint. No, we got this. We got this. There's got to be something in here. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Gah! What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. The wiretapping. It's the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Alright. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. But it doesn't prove when he went to the office. Huh, right. I had entered the Faye and Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye and Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye and Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Man, am I going to get anything out of this? Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing here for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honourably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honour. Phoenix, says a random person. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia! Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gak! Hey, Phoenix. Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that it was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one that you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. Yeah, well... So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes. Sorry, Your Honour. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honour, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honour, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Oh, your record's going to regret that, Edgeworth. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September? Yeah. Alright. Present the receipt. Oh, it's B. Ha. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Waha, you're grasping. Am not. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honour, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Qua. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honour, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of bloody Edgeworth. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Of course I object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honour, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Gah! The witness will stay. Damn. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honour, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You damn right I am. It's literally going to be the line I was going to say. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read aloud. Read to the court. Take that. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Wrecked. That's what you get, Edgeworth. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Boo. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Hooray for confetti! Confetti! I don't know why they do that in court, but okay. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9. In the lobby. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. Okay, whatever. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief? I'm not Chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say, 9 o'clock? Are you going to get murdered again? Like, am I going to come here and find your dead corpse, like your dead spirit corpse this time? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! Later that evening. Beginning here, it's hard not to think about that night. Oh, being here, not beginning here. Goddamn. You came. Mia? No, it's Maya. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Blah, you should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya? Why are you here? Because of this. See? See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law officers, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. Are we defeating the Hun? You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means. We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law officers. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. I mean, and Mia. But, okay. Good luck, Phoenix. You'll need it. I'll always be here, watching. That's creepy. That's, like, super creepy. Because, like, it looks like he's noticed her. So, like, is he going to wake up in the morning and see her hovering over his bed just staring at him? Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Alright, case 2 done. Turnabout Sisters. Now we've got Turnabout Samurai. A brand new episode has been added. Won't do that one now, but we will say progress. Alright, well that will do for Phoenix Wright for today. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow to stream some more. Should be able to. But we'll see how we go. And to everybody who's watching, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I will be uploading this to YouTube probably today. So thanks again, and until next time, enjoy your day.